Hey there everyone, I am here at WVVA News where I work as a multimedia journalist, which is a type of news reporter. It's very early in the morning, it's not even 7 a.m. yet. I'm in here earlier than normal, but that's because I've got a special report that I'm working on today, one that I'm very proud of, very excited to do, but very nervous to do all at the same time. I'm waiting on my cameraman to come in. He should be in at any moment. And then we'll start heading from here in Bluefield, West Virginia, up to the Charleston, West Virginia area. I'm here in Institute, West Virginia right now, outside of the State Police. Now the official name, is this the Training Academy, right, for the State Police? Is that accurate? Okay. And I'm here with these fine gentlemen. We have Trooper Petrie and Trooper Barker as well. And they're about to run me through some drills. And I'm a little nervous, I'm not going to lie. What all is going to be happening today?
He's going to see probably 4 or 5 scenarios to where he's dealing with individual with knife. And he's going to be going through the different implements on his utility belt to see how he's functioning. I can feel the anxiety in him. I hear him breathing. I can feel the breathing. We haven't even started anything already, so it's pretty good. See how comfortable that feels right there.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I'm going to give you a gun.
Yeah.
Hey, first, you have a gun?
I feel as threatening as Barney Fife right now. Gotcha.
Nice. A lot better.
Actually, Matt, if you want to keep rolling, and then if you want to come back over,
Yes.
Trooper Parker, and we'll have you explain real quick what all actually comes on a utility belt. So, yeah, go ahead and tell me. Obviously, I got my my registered handgun here, my registered weapon, but firearm. What all else comes on a utility belt that troopers use?
Basically what we've done, we've set you up for the scenarios this morning, and we have placed your implements identical to how our implements are placed on the belt. You have your pepper spray here, obviously your handgun here, your expendable baton would go here, which places all your weapons on your weapon side.
Gotcha.
As we come around the back, come over on this side, you're just going to have your handcuffs over here.
Okay.
And your belt is laid out just like mine is. I have my spray, my weapon, my expandable baton, handcuffs, and extra magazine.
Okay.
So we've laid yours out today just like ours.
There, okay. And this helps for what, aim control, is that accurate?
Stabilization.
Okay, gotcha.
Head up the rest on the shoulder.
Okay.
So that way you can carry for a long exterior time if you need to.
Okay. So,
Do a few more reps. Nice. Nice. And then go low on the other leg.
okay.
Nice. Nice.
Like that?
Yep.
So, all right, I'm here in the gymnasium, and there's a weapon, not weapon. I'll let Trooper Petrie here kind of explain what that is.
What we're doing is we're going to demonstrate the shock knife with him that gives him close to a realistic training of what an actual knife situation is. And he also gets to feel the response, so he has a real response feel when dealing with the knife. So what we're going to do is we're going to come across his chest so that way he feels a slashing motion. Then we're going to cut across his legs so he feels another slashing motion. So now we've got the upper body and the lower body. And then the last one, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a little stab to his body right here so he feels it, like other things we'll do. We deal with slashes and punctures. Okay?
And bulletproof, just so people know at home, you guys wear a vest, but those aren't necessarily, they don't protect you from knives, right?
Not all, it'll go right through it. It'll go right through it. Now, it could stop it if it angles and all that kind of stuff, but the probability is it's going to go in.
Okay, so, all right, here we go.
We're going to do the upper body first. You
Sure,
ready?
I guess.
Just relax, because I don't want you to hit me.
Okay.
So just relax. I want a calm response.
Okay. Ah! That hurt. That hurt a lot.
Bring your arms up now. Protect
Right.
your body. Don't hit me. Keep them to your chest. You ready?
Ah, frickin' A. That hurt.
Nice. And then the last one. So that's upper body and lower body. What's the response? What are you feeling right now? How you feel? Hold your hand out just like this and show me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's shaking a little bit.
Yeah, look at the shake.
I'm not going to lie, it's shaking a little bit. Actually, the chest thing didn't hurt me too bad. Maybe he was being nice. The leg thing actually hurt a lot, at least to me. So, yeah.
Yes, sir. The last one we're going to do is a puncture.
Oh,
Okay, and
geez,
I'm
okay.
coming right here.
All right.
Okay, so I'm lighting it up. Don't punch me.
Okay. Yeah.
Now,
You
how did
feel-
that feel compared to the other ones?
The puncture definitely hurt a lot more than the slash, that's for sure. So,
Because what it's doing is isolating the area to where you're striking inside versus just a slashing cut. So all three are bad.
all right, I am here. We just went through the first simulation. I'm here with Trooper Medford, who I'm working with today. And at the start of the simulation, I was able to have my gun already drawn right at his head, point blank range, and I missed completely. The ricochet, the pullback on the weapon, I had it at his head, and I missed completely. It went right over his head, and so he was able to slash me with the knife several times. However, I did get off a second shot, and I was able to get him there in the chest. So I did something. Whether or not that would have stopped him, I don't know.
Here's your first round.
Oh wow!
That is your first round.
Wow, that's bad. All right, we just did a second scenario. It's called the empty hand scenario, where I arrive on scene about 21 feet out is the suspect, in which I arrive and I try to de-escalate him, or I try to de-escalate him. There's no de-escalating. He then charges me. I try to stop him without any weapons whatsoever. I fail miserably.
Now to ask you a question, sir.
Yeah.
When was you able to assess his mental health at that point?
I wasn't. As far as assessing mental health, I mean, I could tell he was agitated.
Yes,
I could
sir.
tell he was angry. But as far as the rhyme or reason, as far as the cause, you don't have the time for that. In that situation, didn't have the time.
Sir.
At what point in that scenario, sir, would you have wanted to go to your sidearm?
Ooh, that's a good question. At what point would I have wanted to go to my sidearm? Probably when he started charging. At first he was just kind of like walking slowly towards me, and that was when I was trying to talk with him to de-escalate him. So at that point in time, no. But when I did see him actually then start coming at me with the knife, at that point I was kind of wanting to draw my sidearm, but wasn't able to in this situation.
What about your other implements? What about your other weapons, your OC? What about it? Did you have a thought process of your OC?
I did not. I'll be honest with you. Yeah. I did not think about the pepper spray at all in this situation. Even though I have it, it did not pop in my brain, I'll be honest.
Awesome. Scenario 2 done.
Here we go.
Scenario 3.
By the number.
In this, I think that was the third scenario, I was able to have my mace out, or at least in my hand, before the suspect charged me. And the simple goal, the simple idea was to try and mace him in the face. He started ducking, I started macing, so I was basically macing the air, is basically what happened on that one. There we go.
Nice. Next scenario.
All right, in the, was that the fourth scenario, fifth scenario? I've lost track. In this one, I was allowed to use the baton, and when the suspect started coming close to me, I did start swinging. He ducked underneath and sliced me right under the arm, which, like Star Wars, like Luke Skywalker, probably would have chopped my arm off. There we go. Well, for better or for worse, I just did, I think arguably my best performance, which probably still wasn't that great, but I did my best performance when I was allowed to draw my weapon. I arrived on scene, the suspect was kind of toying around with his knife. I asked him a couple times what he was doing. I probably didn't ask him to put it down, so that's probably trooper error on my part. And but when he did start charging me, I was able to get a few rounds off. And go ahead and come on over here. None in the head, but I did get a few body shots, and I'll let you actually describe and explain.
There's one peripheral hit there, one solid hit here, and I think this would be the third one. So 3 hits, torso hits. This one, actually it's a little bit off center line. It depends on where the shirt was at. These are probably not a showstopper. At close range, I'm still going to be able to function for a while before either bleeding or I would stop. But those are at least 2 nice solid torso hits. One, I mean, it could have been where I was turning or you were trying to move.
Yeah. So, and actually, I'll bring in Trooper Petrie real quick. What did you think I did on that one? How do you think I did?
What we loved is your movement, your verbiage, all that kind of stuff. The only thing is you're still letting them close the space on you. And we try to keep distance. Distance we found is our friend. And keeping distance keeps you a lot safer. Going straight to your weapon, good choice on your gun choice because of suspect. And you can see the agitation, anger, frustration in him as he's approaching you and stuff. So good work. Good work on that end.
Thank you. Lots of doors.
Go ahead and get your weapon out.
I think he got it. Oh crap.
Hurt scissors.
That's gonna be deadly.
That hurt? Yeah, you're
All right, holster up.
Why'd you shoot them when their weapon was down by their side? When their weapon wasn't engaged on you, why'd you shoot them when their weapon was on?
I felt it threatened. They have, if it was a household object, well, and probably anything could be used as a weapon just about these days. But if it was a household object, something more office friendly, I didn't feel as threatened. But no, if they're coming out with a gun, especially, but even a knife, something that could risk life or limb to me, then out of self-defense, that's why I started firing.
Your perception is your reality. How you perceive it.
Matt is my cameraman who he works for WVVA. He's one of the station cameramen, but he's with me today. He does a fantastic job at what he does. He's out getting some B-roll, as we call it, but basically it's some extra shots to put in the report. That way you're not looking at my talking head the entire time. So that's what Matt is doing now.
Back at you.